Education is somebody stopping and taking the time to say that you're important enough for me to teach you something so you can do something with your life and then maybe make a difference in the world. My name is Peter Bisanz, and I own a company called Entropy Films, which is trying to create positive media about the issues facing the world today.
30 years ago, if you thought to yourself, oh, Albania, I don't really know enough about Albania, I should go to the library and look it up. Well, but who really has time to go to the library and look it up? So now people they can get on the internet and do a quick lookup, find out some basic information. And so that, to me, I think is going to have a lot of impact on how we think about education and learning. I'm Jimmy Wales, the founder of Wikipedia. If having more education doesn't make us a saner society, a more peaceful world, a more rational planet, well, then we've got big problems, right?
Well, it would be great if a 12-year-old in 2030, their curriculum asked them to get exposed to at least 2 different countries they have never been to be aware that there are other worlds which might look very different, and not just think crazy gremlins and spacemen to be the strange aliens people. But there are people in this world who are very different, yet they are perfectly all right. They are perfectly all right. My name is Subhash Dinar from Infosys. I work in Bangalore. Infosys, as you know, is a global IT services company.
In almost every case of war throughout history, we see propaganda that's designed to dehumanize the other side. And education can really help with that. In other words, it's hard to have sort of raw, naked prejudices against people the more you know about them.
I'm a practicing Catholic, but for me, I believe that there's as many faces to God or for that power as there needs to be for people to see Him or it. And I don't believe that any one person or any one God or any one faith, can encapsulate the totality of that power. And my most current projects are a documentary called One, which is exploring the positive role of faith, spirituality, and religion in the world. And I'm starting another film, Islam in the West.
By 2030, the jobs that will be created would be more in the services business than in any other business. And then second, they will be more global in nature. So I think the developing world of today will have to raise a whole generation of globally aware, globally savvy and technology savvy young people. And the developed world of today will have to do the same with a slightly older generation of people, rather than saying that these people cannot do the new stuff, so take the jobs away from them and give it to people who can.
I think that the only way to get there is by forcing our leaders to make the adjustment. Governments do what is profitable to them, just like businesses. We have to find a way to make education profitable.
In an industry like mine, it's clear that we have a stake in the education process of India, and many other countries that we are operating in now. So companies like us could be the easy starting points of private enterprise participation in the education process.
All of my work, from Wikipedia, of course, Wikia, which is my new project, it's all aimed at freely licensed knowledge. So knowledge, people can share knowledge and other people can copy it, redistribute it, modify it. For example, the San Francisco Homeless Wiki is all about homelessness in San Francisco, activists coming together and sharing ideas and best practices for how to help homeless people. The fact that you can take copy of Wikipedia or a textbook that's been written and put it on a CD and distribute it to a place where they have computers but not internet access, or you can print it out on paper and distribute it to people. Those kinds of things, I think, are incredibly important for the future.
I think that for the first time we live in a world today where all of the issues that are facing the world, we have the resources for the first time to solve them.